old-fashioned X-Mex showdown as the Mexico City Aztecs comes down to play the Fort Worth Toros in this critical Southern Division matchup here to kick off the Saturday block here in Week 5 of the SFL. Alongside statisticians Justin Reside and Ron Haynes, I'm Colin Northup, and with me as always is the banker man by day, but announcer by night, Rick Northup.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to Fort Worth.
It's the 13th matchup between these two teams. The home team has won the last two matchups by a combined margin of victory of 15 points in those previous two games. So it should be a really interesting one as the Toros, who played two division games to start the year, will play their second South Division matchup. And the Aztecs, they beat the Anchorage Wolves 37-27 last week. They moved to 2-2, snapping a two-game losing streak, Rick. So we got
Looking to get back on track here, right? Make it 2 in a row.
the South Division. It's always a tight race. Both of these teams are looking up at the teams that are currently undefeated, Houston and Birmingham. And should be an explosive matchup. There's Buford Van Dam, the fullback, number 30, get warmed up and ready to go, and the Aztecs will call the toss of the coin. They go with tails.
The big coin. Thud.
And the visitors from south of the border will take the football first to begin proceedings. So kicking off for the Toros will be Sophia Peaches, number 3. She also handles the punting duties.
Miss Peaches, let's go.
And it's 3.5-point underdogs at home are the Toros as we are underway, and this ball will sail back into the end zone, coming across the 20 to the 30, breaking into the outside and going to the 40, over the midfield stripe, and the opening kickoff will be going all the way home. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Let's go. Reservations for 6 right off the bat in the early seating period, Colin. He breaks the plane.
Oh, that's the earliest breaking of the plane we've had in quite some time. And Jason Bartley gets a house call. Right
Another
off the
good
dome.
look. Yeah, just finds a seam right in there. Somebody didn't stay in their lane, and some good blocking there by Los Toros. Not Los Toros, by the
Los Aztecs.
Los Aztecos. Yeah, see. Oh, my goodness, so much Espanol. Wow.
Jazz Blackwater on for the extra point, and just like that, bang, zoom, it's already going to be 7-0 as the extra point. Ooh, that was a little adventurous, but made it through. It's 7-0 to score.
Kicker not ready for his place kicking duties so quickly. My goodness.
Barely had time to warm up, and just like that, it's kick off the other way. Landing at about the 3 and returning up the middle of the field across to the 25-yard line. They'll mark him down just short of the 30. Is the man they call Roadrunner, Henry McGee, number 14. And Scar Patterson in the Fort Worth offense will get the field first from the 29-yard line. Jet Zero and J.G. Bacon are the tailbacks. That's the senior, and Alexander the fullback. The first down from the 29, quick pass over the middle is complete for about a 9-yard pickup to Jay Matthew Jr.
Junior?
The tight end, first year in Fort Worth after he had been a mainstay in Buffalo for the previous 13 seasons.
Unusual to see him here on the field for the home team.
It'll be second down and 1 out of the I formation. This will be a sprint out, and they tried to run a little option, but they lost yardage instead to the Toros. Tackle made by John Osiris, the outside linebacker.
The D-line penetration blows that one up for a tiffle.
This will be a 3rd and 2. This will be a straight handoff. This time to Bacon, and Bacon is sizzling on the first carry of the football game as he gets knocked out of bounds over the midfield stripe.
That's a great one, Colin. I haven't heard that one before. Nice, yeah, and that's sort of, I don't even know, you don't even call it, it's not even a sweep, really. It just kind of wanders off tackle.
Duke LaRue and Amelia Panda, the two tackles out there, along with Jaleel LaRue, are the offensive line. They cleared away, and they went for fullback dive to Alexander, and nothing doing that time. It's correction, that wasn't Alexander. It's Fowler who let play up.
Oh, that interior defense for the Aztecs right now, a couple of good plays on running, and here's a pass.
Patterson, oh, that was almost complete to Stephen Ecker, the man who's been around forever, but it was broken up at the last minute. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Let's hear it for all the hacker backers out there.
With 8:06 to go in the opening quarter, Suron Yates and Skylar Kingsley are the ends. Chance Wall and Dan Tritz are the interior linemen. Fowler, along with Clausen Yoli and Osiris are the backers as that pass is completed over the left and Ecker for the first down.
Hacker hangs on.
Gerard Brody and Jared Dumas, along with Liam Ryan and Merrick Itera are the corners. Safeties, pair of Hall of Famers, Jeffrey Daggs and Max Jackson.
Boy, did you see that replay, Colin? There were 4 defenders and just threaded that right in there to Hacker. Nice play, gutsy play.
A 17-yard pickup on the stat sheet is that reception registered. As run for Bacon again, he will slash for about a 5-yard gain.
Now that's a nice pickup there on a run play for the Toros, Colin. I got to figure out how to defeat the Aztecs interior line play on the runs.
Bacon coming in, averaging 3.7
Hey.
yards a carry, and he picks up another 2 there for his troubles. Has 2 rushing touchdowns in the air as it's already 3rd and about medium-ish.
Medium-ish. I like that.
They're going to line up with just a fullback behind Patterson as they go 3 wide. Back to throw against the blitz, and down he goes. Sack time made on the play, and Max Jackson, Hall of Famer. You can tell because he has the gold logo on his helmet.
That may have taken him out of field goal range. I don't know what the Toros kicker range looks like.
Oh, Tritz got the initial penetration, number 77, and Jackson was there to clean it up. This is going to be about a 49-yard 10-foot pitches.
See what it does. It's up. Is it going to the left?
Oh, it went left and no good.
Hooked it.
She just went. You're right. She just flat out hooked the ball. She was
played the draw, played the dog leg, but it was a straight fairway. Oh my.
She was 8 of 9 before that. Number 2 in both attempts and makes. And the Mexico City Aztecs hit the field on offense first, and they will get to Jacob Morrison up the middle, who picks up about 7 yards. He's the tailback. Buford Van Dam is the fullback. Jordan Sipe is the primary quarterback. Jason Bartley, who had the kick return, he's number 10. Noe Terrazas, his team's leading wide receiver, is number 13. Jared Dumas and Dallas Sanders round out the receiving corps. Ron Haynes is the tight end, as there was a big sack made on the play by Ginklefoot, as Sipe tried to take off on the quarterback sneak, but that didn't work.
Yeah, well, they had, in addition to 4 down linemen, they had all 4 linebacker arrangement across there, too.
Correction, that was Chad Stinson on the tackle.
And Aztecs couldn't get nothing done on that.
And the left-hander fires down the field, complete to Jared Dumas for the first down on 3rd down.
First to third. He goes first to third in his baseball season. Nice.
Making a nice catch over in the middle of the field. Ben Stone on the tackle. A free safety for the Toros. He's joined back there by Ben Charbs. That strong safety along with Delaney Neck. The rest of the lineup after this play is this draw. Goes up nowhere. Levens got blown up in the backfield.
Yep, the delayed draw, the modified Statue of Liberty, if you will. If you want to go old school with that.
One catch for 16 yards for Jared as they line up empty. Oh, and the offensive lineman fell on the ball, and Sipe, he got rocked on the play, and luckily one of his big linemen, Oxticolo, was there to fall on it, number 73.
Yeah, heads up by the big old hog there. Falling on it. Whoa.
Oh, the Aztecs are challenging. Fumble before the arm moved forward.
Gonna try and pick up original line of scrimmage there.
Yes.
Saying one of the big uglies didn't need to fall on it because it should have been an incomplete pass. We'll see here. We didn't have a close-up shot before. Maybe we'll get one here. Here we go.
Oh, that end just came flying around the corner. That was Jeff Gagne, number 92.
That's pretty quick, Colin. I didn't get a good look at it.
It's bang, bang.
The definition of bang, bang. A lot of explanation. Oh, my goodness.
Overturned, and the coach is very happy with that outcome, and the Toros can't believe it.
Seemingly overturned with a zero shred of video evidence, but that's the decision, so we'll play on.
And now it's 3rd and 10 as a result of it being ruled an incompletion rather than 3rd and 14.
Right. That's what I said. Pick up a few yards, go back to the original line of scrimmage.
And, the throw was a little too low for Dallas Sanders, previously with the Oklahoma City Renegades, the intended receiver, and just like that, it's 4th down. As the shadows creep across the field, and K.L. Barrett Jr. on for the punt, over 7 in their program. In his 7th season with his franchise, boots it away, and this will be down in the corner inside the 5-yard line. So the Toros will be back way up in the shadow of their own end zone.
That is definitely a professional football play right there. Wow. Puts it at the 2. Maybe I should have yelled 2.
And the Toros still looking for positive momentum. They had a little bit on the first drive, but it sort of fizzled out at the end. It's just up and a run. Trying to get out of danger, but they almost fell right back into danger as Fowler made the stop.
Highway to the danger zone. Oh my gosh, lost a yard on that one, Colin. This is officially in dicey territory.
So the wide receivers, in addition to McGee, are Mike St. Louis.
Let's watch this
one. As the pitch goes out and Bacon gets out of the end zone, they'll settle 3rd and 9. Skylar Kingsley ran him down from behind. And we have Smithers Witherson in the 4th. That's going on the all-name team along with Stephen Hacker. He's been here forever. 12th overall season with the Toros, 15th in the league. It's 3rd and 9. They're just going to run the ball to try and give the punter some more room. And they gain about a yard as Jeffrey Daggs comes down and makes the tackle on Jet 0.
It's going to be a really big win for the Aztecs here in terms of field position because they pin them, hold them to a 3 and out, and they should get really good starting position for this possession.
Peaches gets it away. This will be fielded by Jared Dumas, who turns it up to the 36-yard line. So outstanding field position once again for
just about in field goal range. Again, I'm not familiar with the range on these kickers, Colin. Maybe you've got some data on that, or the guys in the stats truck do. By the way, Rick Meter's here today. Speaking of crew, and Rick Meter with its neon and its clean diesel motor humming will bring you all the insights on how to understand this game and who's going to win it.
Run up the middle is Morrison, and Morrison burrows his head down and picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 on the 1st down run. According to Ron Haynes, that kickoff return looked like it was 105 yards as the quarterback sneaked his stride once again, and the blitz is plugged up the middle. Third and 3.
Well thrown.
Down the middle, Bartley, who had the kickoff return, catches the pass and will set him up at another 1st and 10.
In the red zone, comfortably in field goal range. Mexico City Aztec faithful have big smiles on their faces right now, Colin.
Oh, they do indeed. It's Bartley, the man who had the electrifying kickoff return to start the game. Goes across the middle of the field and makes it look easy.
I'm sure somewhere Mike Daggs is gleefully rubbing his hands together as his evil plan is working.
Indeed. Because everybody loves it when the plan comes together. Cypress now 2-4. Toss play will net about 3 more yards for Morrison, who became the lead back shortly after the opening of the season for the Aztecs. And so far, he's been doing a good job carrying the net. It'll be a 2nd and 7. Another pitch out this time. Broke the tackle, and that was Jared Dumas back there lining up at the tailback position. So they're just getting all creative with all manner of ball carries. As you see, Dumas lines up back in the tail spot for the 3rd and 4. Tailback spot. Dallas Sanders lines up at fullback, so we got everybody just playing about as unconventional as Spidey. If you look at a quarterback sneaking, that doesn't work. Ginklefoot. Josiah Ginklefoot makes the tackle, and Sipe, who's a pretty good runner, had a run of 64 earlier in the season. He gets stuffed there in the Aztecs to try a field goal attempt. As Blackwater on, and the kick is good.
No doinks, no misses, no errors. That one's good.
And it's a 10-0 ball game as that ball is whizzing between the posts. 46 seconds left to go in the opening quarter.
If you're just joining us, opening kick was returned for a touchdown by the Aztecs. Toros missed a field goal wide left, and the Aztecs just puts three more on the boards.
And the Toros will start from their own 28. Roadrunner was chased down that time. They called him the Roadrunner because in the SFLM, he was just about the fastest human being you would ever see.
Oh, was he? All right, meep, meep.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 28 with 42 seconds left. Scar Patterson's the quarterback.
Everybody playing up tight for the Aztecs here.
He's 2 of 3. Was Patterson on that first drive for 25 yards. He's back to throw again. Oh, we almost threw an interception. Knocked away by Gerard Brody. And Rick, if he had hung on to that ball, he might have put it in the painted area.
And I'll tell you what, if the receiver and the QB were on the same page, that post just turn on the jets and throw it over the top of everybody, because there's only one safety back, and he was in the middle of the field there. There's an opportunity to attack the defense. They stuck with their play.
Patterson back to throw again. Down the seam, and it's incomplete, falling a wicked hit from Jeffrey Daggs.
Yeah, wicked awesome.
He just came flying across and knocking the receiver. I think that was Garrett Jr., the big tight end who they call Cowboy. And just like that, it's 3rd and 10. Bunch to the top of the
Toro offense struggling since that opening possession.
Patterson rolls, throws the other way, and makes it look easy.
There they go.
As the Giants hacker, Mr. Old School, he doesn't need gloves or fancy helmets or nothing. He just rolls out there with his 2 bare paws, and he snatches that one out of the air.
He just goes and gets a bunch of pine tar on his hands there and goes out and plays.
We have it 1st and 10.
Apparently the Toro offense heard my disparaging comment, and they haven't done very well, so dramatically moved the sticks there on 3rd and long.
Gain about 3 yards to 0, and that'll be the end of a very quick moving but very entertaining the first quarter. The Aztecs lead 10-0, but the Toros are trying to change the narrative.
You're watching the SFL on the Virtual Football Network. I'm Rick Northrup. Your talent here, your play-by-play man, is Colin Northrup.
That's me.
We got a 10-0 lead by Mexico City Aztecs.
They're wearing their red pants today. As the run for 0 will net only a few more yards, and that'll set up a 3rd and 3 situation.
You think wearing red against the Toros could be a mistake?
Oh yeah, the whole red flag to a goal. It's supposed to make him mad.
Right, exactly. So you can pick up what I'm putting down.
Patterson will throw this one. Oh! He had Acker open, but he just
even I'm gonna throw
overthrew.
Throw my headset on that one. He was wide open.
And so
misfired.
Will be back on for another punt. Their second in the ball game, gets it away, and she'll put it down at about the 10, and the Aztecs will start from the 15. Look at the total yards. Toros definitely in front, but
it's very close, really. You know,
thanks to
rushing yards, passing yards, not too big of a differential. First downs. It's interesting that those stats have produced a 10-0 lead for the Aztecs. Of course, 7 of those came off the kickoff return.
Yards. The play was about the same before this play started, as it's incomplete. Broken up on the play was Ben Stone, the free safety.
So really, apples to apples, offenses versus defenses. It's a 3-0 game at this point, and that's only because the Toros missed a field goal earlier in the contest.
Head coach Luis Gonzalez said the offense needs smelling salts in order to wake up.
Oh no!
And Snipe, he almost got sacked, but completed to Jared Dumas for the first down.
Oh my goodness. Lots of guts there by QB1, Colin.
The left-hander, the southpaw. You don't see too many of those anymore.
Right, yeah.
In professional football. Tavares Gordon, Zion Waddles, and Adam Leach are the corners. Jeff Spicoli, dangerous is this.
That's what he told the guy on ABC.
Yeah. Along with Chad Smith and Todd Ginkenfoot on the linebacking core. Run up the middle for Morrison. He will gain about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 as a result. 4 yards will be 2nd. Math is hard.
Yeah, math.
Snipe the left hander. He goes down from behind. Didn't see the man coming. It was Gagne who forced the fumble that was overturned by replay earlier, as he blows around his man and brings the quarterback down for a huge sack.
Yep. Just kind of sneaks in there on the blind side and puts him down.
It'll be 3rd and 11 out of an empty set on the Aztecs this time. Left-hander back to throw. Fires, complete for the first down. He threw it low, but Noe Terrazas scooped it before it hit the carpet. And it's good enough to set the chains forward for the Aztecs.
And you wonder what that does to the Toro defense psyche there a little bit. They're playing really well, and then they give up that long first down.
And Terrazas, who had 26 grabs for 465 yards, coming in, will motion across to the top of the formation. Morrison on the dive, and Mr. Morrison will pick up about 3 yards for the trouble.
Well, the Aztecs are beginning to just sort of start a grind, if you will, on the Toro defense. Toro's defense needs to get a stop and/or a turnover here as they're about to get pushed over midfield.
Evans now the single back, giving Morrison a go. And Sipe will throw down the middle. Oh, the catch is almost made, but a great play made by the Toros' Ben Sharps, who ironically used to play for Mexico City. He's now been in forward 2 seasons.
There you go. And, right on cue, good defensive play, individual play for the Toros.
3rd and 7. Out of the 4 wide set, back to throw. He avoids the sack, and he nearly completed that one to Terrazas, but alas, the ball hits the turf.
That's some exciting.
Is incomplete.
That's some exciting football right there, as he actually looked like he was being sacked. Somehow, doesn't actually go down. We're still in the grass, and makes a throw that's almost complete.
sack earlier. It was only his second sack of the season. He had one coming in as Jackson makes the tackle on McGee down there on special teams. He's known as an ace in that department. And, you know, if you're the Toros, you gotta get off your duff here. The defense is playing relatively okay. They've only given up 3 points.
Really, yeah.
And now the offense has to do the work.
Offense has got to pick up the pace a little bit here. So let's see what they got, right?
This is a Mexico City team that gives up about 4.5 touchdowns a game. That's 28.5 points. They're 7th against the pass. And they'll start off with a run on the Toros, but it goes backwards. Merrick came flying up from his corner spot to tackle Bacon for a 1-yard loss.
Boy, I'll tell you, Colin, not on every play, but more plays than is comfortable for the Toros. The Aztec D line is getting home.
And the throw over the middle. Patterson puts it underneath to Mike St. Green, longtime Houston editor. Now journeying northward to play for the Toros. As Patterson is now 4 of 8.
Still in Texas, though. Not leaving Texas. Oh no! Look out! It's the blimp.
Oh, it's the blimp.
The drag's drone works. Look at me, Tucker Buddy.
The Dags drone works blimp.
Menacingly.
This is timing as the
no!
and Patterson goes down in a heap. Big dead trips.
Holy smoke! Yeah, and it's Olympic season. I'm going to give the tackler a 9.5 on that. That was had an eye candy, emotional hit, the whole thing.
And supposedly
great form tackle.
Supposedly, every time he gets a sack, he gets a taco bonus. You know, so that'll be an extra few tacos for Mr. Trick on Tuesday. As the ball is returned up to the Fort Worth 42-yard line. And so far, the Toros are, well, stuck in the mud. Ball on the 42. Straight back to throw. Fires. Complete for the first down. Past the 30. It's the Roses. And Teflon Ron says he gives it a 10 for originality.
Originality, I know.
It's fellow defensive line, man.
That's got to be on some highlight reel, I hope.
I think that'll be on the blitz for sure.
The blitz. The ballroom blitz.
Yeah, that's
the boys in the back said everyone attack. Turned into a ballroom blitz.
Be good. Bunch up to the top of the screen there. First and 10 past the 30. This will be a run to Morrison, but he runs immediately into a tackler and will lose 3 yards as a result.
Toros getting some penetration there too, for their own account.
You think any time one of these guys, these defenders make a tackle, people shout out, "Go, go!" You know, Toro Bull.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Colin. Probably, maybe C+, B- for effort, but comedy value,
It'll be a 3rd and 12 as the toss to Levens went nowhere. And the ball is right on the 30. Let's see if the Charles can get off the field as there's Mr. Kicker Taylor Bartley. Bartley in motion across. Stripe will throw that direction and it's incomplete. Tavares Gordon was the one credited with the deflection. This will be a 47-yard attempt.
More kicking
From the right half.
The left, right, the military left-right half. And here it is, it's up.
And it's curving left, and it's no good.
Oh, just adds a left hook kick to the historical record there. So both teams have missed to the left.
Yeah. Indeed. Want to remind you that every Monday Night Spectacular, you can win money for your player or team bank by playing via Van Bingo. Alongside the feature game of the week, claim your virtual card and mark off numbers corresponding with the yardage of scores and the scores themselves. This week so far, the pot is up to $108,000. So Get those likes up and see the VFN bingo section of the SFL server for more info. The rush was stopped for a 1-yard loss and be second and 11. Patterson will throw it out, swim past the 0, and he gains the yard back that was lost on the previous play, which is the equivalent of being stuck in neutral.
Well, we're going to get a reading from the Rick meter here with about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's going to be advantage Mexico City. Reluctantly, they say. Reluctantly advantage Mexico City. Even though it's a 10-0 ball game, really it's the difference is that opening kickoff score.
Patterson on the roll will complete to the Roadrunner. Meep, meep. As he gets behind the defense and hauls it in for the first down.
Also, the Rick meter staff wanted me to comment for them that Rick meter staff is worried that the game-winning score has already happened in the first 5 seconds of the game with that opening kickoff return. That's an oblique way of saying the Toros need to pick it up here. They're worried there may be a shutout brewing. Hopefully not. That's for the Rick meter.
Throw over the middle, it's complete to McGee, and a nice yakety yak after the catch, pick up about 7 yards, as he looked like he was participating in one of those Oklahoma line rushes as he tried to get to the first down marker.
Right, stake in hand, he's going to make his claim to the first down, a little short, but puts him in good position.
Patterson on the rollout again. He got hung up behind some blockers, but now he's free past the 30 before he takes a wicked hit and holds on to the football. Even though he's carrying it like a little friend, look.
Oh, he's just waving it around. The standard execution of that play was a loss, but somehow he doesn't actually go down and just decides to wander around to the right side, Kyle. And it works out great. So broken play, flamble. Broken play, scramble.
What's the hard?
We're at Tucker Better Gooder right here.
It'll be 1st and 10, just past the 30. Pitch out left to Bacon this time. Bacon trying to make some moves. Will shake about a 6-yard gain out of that carry. As the clock runs on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, we were yakking through the 2-minute warning. Sorry about that. In case anybody missed the announcement of being a 2-minute warning, but here we are, minute 35.
8 carries for 27 yards so far. 4 yards carry, almost 15 years, 0 on the carry. Oh, he got clobbered by Gerard Brody.
Clobbered? That's a good old-timey word.
Miranda Dumas and Liam Ryan are the other corners, but Brody with a big hit. That time is not pass. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Otero, who's tackled at the 9, so the Toros come away with nothing. And they will like it, Spalding.
The Toro threat is extinguished here as we approach the end of the first half, Colin, and the Rick meter staff are laughing maniacally as they said the game-winning score may have already, there's a high probability it may have already been scored.
And
let's see what the Aztecs can do. Maybe they'll go for it all.
1st and 10 from the 9. Tight end resets on the other side of formation. Here's the throw. It's going to be incomplete to DeRozas. And he's looking down at the ground. He's like, how did I drop that one?
I get you got to kind of keep doing what you've been doing. But minute to go here. And if you have to punt from that part of the field, Toros might have some decent field position. You don't want any of that to happen. You want the clock to run out as much as possible. I acknowledge there are timeouts available to both sides.
Broke down the middle is caught for the first down. And welcome to the ball game. He's doing double duty. Ron Haynes playing tight end and keeping track of stats.
Nice catch. Finds himself open in the middle of the field, Colin. Toros aren't going to be calling any timeouts, I guess. So.
That I formation is Richard Van Dam in front. Oh, that pass was nearly intercepted twice. Stone got the secondary ricochet. His Sipe is now 6 of 14. A QBR of 64.6, but that could have been lower.
It could have been instantly lower. You're right, if that was picked.
Second and 10 clock stopped at 40 seconds. As Torres is in motion across, Gordon is the one who follows him. They get the play clock away at 6, and Sykes completes it to Torres. Top of the field. I think everybody will just be content to let this clock drain through like the sands in an hourglass. So far, Rick, there's been a decidedly lack of yellow fever.
Oh, no. You're exactly right.
Penalties, and that pass is deflected away and complete. Gordon on the deflection, and with 13 seconds left, the Aztecs will be forced to punt.
Yes, it's been a very clean game. We haven't seen any yellow hankies thrown about. No infractions, at least that have been called or steamed by the adjudicators. Oh, was that your vocabulary word for the day? I think adjudicator.
Hale Barry shooting on for another punt. As he gets it away, it's high in the air. And will be fielded by McGee, returns up to 30, they'll mark him down to 31.
4 ticks of the clock left for the Toros. They'll likely just take a knee here.
Every Tuesday on the Virtual Football Network, catch highlights of every game around the league on SFL Play. It's hosted by Commissioner Kevin. This is for your name. Get a recap of what you might have missed. And see if you're lucky enough to be named Player of the Week by the top brass. It's SFL Blitz every Tuesday on the Virtual Football Network. And Rick, when they cover this game, I guarantee you they'll start off with that kickoff return.
Right, and that smashing sack.
Throw down the middle is caught, and the Hail Mary works to McGee to the midfield stripe, but time has expired. So the Toros get to pad the stat sheet a little bit through the air as the Hail Mary works. And it was a bullet right down to Henry McGee, number 14.
As Tom Brady says, rip the seam. He did for a completion. Let's go look at the facts, figures from the first half here, Colin. Your impressions so far?
Well, it's been a dominating performance by the visitors south of the
from south of the border.
From south of the border, making their way up here.
From south of the border to get here, north of the border. From their home in Mexico, which is south of the border. Okay, I'm sorry.
You see,
just say Mexico City.
Bartley had the big kickoff return, but there were some other stand-ups as well, a couple of sacks in the line too. And Patterson, he's 7 of 12 that first half. Bacon had 25 yards.
7 catches, yeah. Quite 7 catches.
7 carries.
Carries, sorry. Did I say catch? Carry? Catch, carry.
And no surprise, play and a half is Jason Bartley, even though he had 1 catch for 17 yards, he had a 100+ yard kickoff.
107 there from the official score. All right. Well, let's see what the second half brings. Colin, you and I have been fortunate to witness a number of exciting and close games over the last few weeks. This one, so far, not so much.
And remember the game we had the week before, the Miami game in Birmingham. It started off very sleepy.
You're right.
The first part or so of the football game, and in the second half, it just took off like a lot.
Right. There were 2 scores or 3 scores in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the second quarter, and it went from there. It was nuts. Yeah, there might have been 2 scores with less than 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. I think the whole thing was nutty. In the second half, let's hope for that here.
And the Toros, they had their first half total yard advantage, but look at the average yards per play. Under 4 yards and just 5 first downs the entire half. And we really struggled to sustain drives, particularly on down. We'll start off with a pick here.
Oh!
And there'll be a 3-yard gain of Bacon. That'll certainly help him receive.
He gets stuffed, shoved back through the time-space continuum portal there, Colin. That was a crazy tackle.
We have a first down.
Oh, here's the Aztecs with that defense. Only single safety, and everybody's up on the line.
And they're going to roll out. Patterson backside, complete for the first down. Matthew Jr. And they call it a first down on the field, Rick.
Yeah, I get that. It's a first down. But it just seems like you ought to be able to attack them mid or deep through the air.
They did go middle of the field.
No, that was just, what, 10 yards? Mid to deep, not middle. Sorry. Middle, yeah, medium throw.
Patterson, quick throw, it's intercepted. Quick throw, and John Fowler, he read it like a book on a cold night, and he jumps in front and grabs it.
Wow, that's totally unexpected by everybody, and maybe even including Fowler, right? Like, wait, this came right to me. I gotta make sure I catch it.
He timed that just about perfectly to Mr. Fowler.
He did. John Cameron Swayze was impressed.
And Morrison on the carry was gained about 3 yards. Well, for Mr. Fowler, that's his first interception of the season. He had 41 tackles, 9 TFLs, which was number 1 in that category coming in. It's a guy who he's got a couple pass deflections, but he didn't have an interception on his resume until right just then. As they'll set up a 3rd and 6 Ganklefoot on the tackle.
Let's see if the Toro defense can hold them here. Not let them get another first down.
Fowler, he has 6 tackles, 2 of them for GFL, plus that interception. It's right back to throw on the left-hander, fires down the field. He did throw an interception. It took a little while to get there, but he did throw an interception, and Ben Stone was able to grab it off of multiple deflections.
Let's see.
For the first time in a while, the fans have something to cheer about.
Well, let's get another look at that. Here, Collins. See, where is it? It is. It already hit 1 or 2 guys by the time he picks it up off the turf. Very, very astute and opportune play there, killing that Aztec threat, getting the ball back for the offense.
And for Stone, he now leads the team in interceptions as that was his 2nd. Patterson back to throw. He throws. And multiple deflections, and that was real dangerous. Fowler was once again in the middle of it.
These throws into traffic, Colin. Boy, they are real nail biters. They're an adventure.
Jeff Gagne said that might be the coolest SFL pick I've ever seen. And I agree. Unfortunately, Mr. Patterson's thrown 2 interceptions, almost threw a 3rd, and he somehow tried to fit it into the window. But alas, the ball hit the turf just in front.
Well, 3rd and 10 for your Fort Worth Toros. Let's go.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Sprint out, throw backside.
Nice.
I don't know how he did it. Steven Hacker somehow got that ball to stick to his hand despite no gloves.
Mr. Stickum, Mr. Pine Tower, Mr. All Everything.
He's just flying down the field, and look at the DB. The DB thought he had it.
Yeah, shows him. Oh, here you go. Yeah, you're going to catch it. Nope, I got it. That was great. Exciting to see. Let's see if that gets a little pep in their step.
Only 4-10 on 3rd down. Have the Aztecs been so far. That's the 3rd catch for Hacker. And he targets as that throw is incomplete to the Roadrunner.
More danger there. That was nearly. I didn't get the number of that car, but there was nearly an interception on that one.
Formation 2nd and 10. Well, motion to tight end to Crocs. That's Matthew Jr. Resets. Alexander, the fullback in front. Patterson the throws. Swing it out to Bacon, who breaks. Akron goes up over the 40 to set up a 3rd and 5.
Bacon could have done a little bit more, but the wide receiver who's supposed to be out there be his blocker, kind of got lost in his assignment and ended up being behind Bacon and unable to assist and putting a downfield block together.
And Patterson cuts up at 10-5. They go play action. Oh, avoids a second, and Patterson says, "Oh, take up and run it," and he fumbles.
Oh, no.
He fumbles. The Aztecs pick it up, and they return it back to the 23. What is going on this time? It's Miranda Dumas recovering the fumble.
Oh, goodness. Is that the second fumble for him? Like that?
He almost had one earlier.
Oh.
No, wasn't Dumas who grabbed it out of here. That was pick number 76, Chance Paul who grabbed it out of here. Dumas, I think, forced the fumble.
How exciting a drop back pass. And he's got a scramble, picks up the first down.
Well, he avoided a sack.
Yeah, avoided the sack and then fumbles it away. Oh, my goodness.
And the run up the middle is Buford Van Dam. I call him the big rig, and well, he's simply what you would call, Rick, a large boy. He's 6'4", 255 pounds. So when he gets the bonus hands, it's quite frankly terrifying.
Yeah, once he gets that big mass moving, the inertia is incredible.
And Sipes sneaks ahead, will slide down just past the sticks, and for the first time in a while, he finds some daylight.
First down for the Aztecs, trying to take advantage of a fumble recovery after the teams traded interceptions. So we've had 3 possessions.
Oh, over the middle, and he almost threw an interception. Cy Edwalos, he tipped it initially, and it looked like Ricky could have added on the ricochet, but alas, it's the turf.
This is the 3rd sequential possession. Change of possession, all without scoring or punting.
Look at that, 126 to 175. But yet the Toros have this many points. Yeah.
Right. Well, you got to add 107 on that kickoff return. That's really what they've produced. So.
And Haynes catches the post pattern over the middle, and the bench is fired up about that one. Meanwhile, the other game is going on, according to Mr. Lopez. It's tied up at 14 apiece. That is the Lexington-Mexico City game. Sure we'll get
a game break at some point, potentially, for an exciting play. And we got a tight bunch and a handoff to the right side.
And Morrison again grinds out another 3 yards for his personal total. And I tell you, this kid Morrison, he's been a backup to the Hall of Famer Ray Bentler for quite some time, and now he's the dude. He has been carrying the load. 8 carries so far. Hit as he threw that almost was completed to the ref, but Adam Leach.
And they're calling that incomplete, and it did move. The ball did move downfield, but I gotta wonder if it was maybe knocked forward. It's ruled incomplete, and here we go, 3rd and 7.
4:52 to go in the 3rd. Against the nickel defense and throw down the middle. Oh, Jared Dumas between 3 people catches the ball and goes into the end zone. How did he come up with the ball? He was the only guy wearing the red pants in the area.
And then he had only 1 man to beat, who happened to be the ref. Get out of the way. What are you doing?
There were 3 guys wearing all blue trying to catch the ball, and somehow little Jared Dumas, who's not little, but he's little compared to other guys on the field. He's only 6'2", about 200 pounds.
Oh, that's all.
Well, catches the ball and makes the score 17-0 as the Aztecs find an aerial touchdown. So they match the special teams with a touchdown of their own.
Yeah, the Aztecs just kept attacking according to their plan, and the defense got a little out of position. Those 3 players, and they put it in the end zone. They broke the plane, Colin.
They broke the plane officially for real. And for the first time this evening, let's go to Cameron Irvine for the game break. Cam?
Thank you, Colin. Defense is optional in Oklahoma City. Johnny Pickler hits Tiberius Bovine over the middle. 5 possessions in this game, 5 touchdowns. Oklahoma City leads Lexington 21-14 in the second quarter. Back to you.
Wow, that's a heck of a thing, Colin.
5 touchdowns, and Johnny Pickler flinging the rock to Tiberius Bova.
He is so happy when he can do that. He's got that offense cooking, and he needs to because they're in a track meet.
Apparently, both defenses forgot to get off the bus, as the one will pick up about 6 yards for Bacon. The Aztecs, or no, the Toros rather, they gotta feel like they're Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. You don't know a lot of move.
I know we have not, and down 17-0. You're trying to score on every possession, but he's definitely needed here as we get near the end of the third quarter. Colin, the quarter lady call.
As we approach under 4 minutes to go now. Chat, the more likes we get, the more people share content. Each contributes over $1,000 to Monday Bingo Pod. New viewers means new players. New players means growing our community. Make sure, like the video, turn notifications on so you never miss a live stream, highlight, or podcast. Thanks for your support of the Virtual Football Network and the SFL. Bacon picks up about another couple of yards.
It was tough sliding there, Colin.
Set up at 3rd and medium.
Yeah, that tossed back to the tailback like that, and usually you do that so you can pick and choose their way through the line, and there's nothing there.
Correction, that was 2nd down. Now this will be 3rd down following the incompletion. So we got 3-yard run on the 1st down, incomplete on 2nd down. And they're now 3rd and 7.
Toros obviously do not want to give the ball back here.
In the worst way possible. They want to keep the ball.
The worst way. Yeah, I thought, who would have thought 7-0 was going to be an insurmountable hill for the Toros to climb? Not this ball.
The rollout was deflected away by Fowler that time, and now they're just wise to it, and you can just see the look on these fans. They cannot believe that their offense is seemingly still, with 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, seemingly still stuck in the mud.
They're stymied. That might be another vocabulary word to go with adjudicate. Stymied.
Peaches again punts it away. Fair catch called for. Mexico start from their own 17-yard line. Coming up on this week's Monday Night Spectacular, the Monsters of the Midwest renew their rivalry. Undefeated Detroit visits 3-1 Minnesota. The headline match of the week, plus BFN Bingo starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Monday night right here on BFN. That sounds like a fun game.
It does.
Run up the middle, Morrison will gain about, let's call it about 5.5 yards or so. It'll be 2nd down.
And this in from the Rick meter, they're moving the needle to probable for Mexico City. It's advantage, probable, and book it. So they're one.
Their side. He took off on a quarterback sneak, found a big gap, and slid not past the 40 to move the chains.
They're 1 tick away from a guaranteed win here as far as the Rick meter is concerned.
Look at that, man. Austin Sanders and Jared Dimas, 2 wide receivers lining up at the tailback spot.
A lot of trickeration going on here.
That was about a 14-yard run on 6 attempts for 19 total yards. And the left-hander is going to put it up in the air this time. It's deflected, incomplete. And the deflection was made by number 21 for the Toros. That was Ben Stone once again.
Nice secondary play there. Not really giving much away in terms of throwing alley or windows on that one. They need to keep that up. They have got a pick.
2nd and 10. The ends have been active tonight, but the tackles have been doing the dirty work as the deflection is made by Jasad Ginklefoot, number 55, the inside backer, making a great tackle on the play.
Ginklefoot. Nice.
Record.
Grackle Flint. There we go. I'm like, Ginklefoot. I had to take medicine for that Ginklefoot. But it's Grackle Flint.
Sight. We'll throw it on the field.
Oh my goodness.
It's in between 2 people, and Erasmus comes up with the ball.
Oh my goodness. That is just a big-time play right there.
Oh, this is just wizardry on the part of Jordan Sipe. Look at this ball placement. There's two people in blue shirts around the ball, but yet his guy comes up with the ball.
He got his head turned around, was tracking it, had a defender cross his line of sight, still makes the catch. Very impressed.
1:42 and counting going to quarter. Throw down the middle. Oh, deflected away with one hand. And that was Tavares Gordon, number 20, on the deflection. It'll be second down.
The secondary come into play here in the last couple of plays. That was redundant. Tucker better gooder. There we go. There's going to be some opportunities. Just that defense punch something outside.
Swipe, throw down the middle. Terrazas makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and he's marked down just before the 20, but not.
Terrazas, I think he's coming from the right side of the formation. Yep. Into that area. They didn't have enough blue shirts because they're all stacked over on the other side of the formation. They were attracted by that good-looking bunch that the Aztecs presented to them.
As the total yardage gap continues to widen.
Yeah, they were so excited by that bunch they might be wiring them some Bitcoin.
And Levens will lose about a yard. And it'll be second and 11. Tackle made on the play by Hendrik Callahan, the other defensive end. Well, they're going to call it a loss of one. Bunch to the top of the screen. Back to throw. Oh, one-handed catch by Terrazas. He's just showing off now. He's like, look what I can do. One hand.
Those two made a connection here in the second half, Colin.
Remaining stages of the third. 30 seconds to go in counting. McCarroll looking to prevent it. Touchdown, but they cannot as the Aztecs score again. This time it's Noe Terrazas. And you see the look of the Toro players on the bench. They know the mountain just got sheer, impossible to climb.
Oh my gosh, very difficult. We'll just say difficult at this point. Still a quarter to play.
The face of the cliff is sheer.
sheer, and yes, more sheer.
212 yards, 13 of 20 passing. 2 touchdowns now for Sipe. And 1 interception as it's now 24-0. And the scary part, Rick Nordrup, is we still have almost a full quarter in front of us to go.
Even scarier for half the fans, the Rick meter is going book it now. Book it for Mexico City.
That's the earliest booking I can ever recall.
Yeah, not even in the fourth quarter. The Rick meter staff has seen enough. I mean, they're breaking out their Pall Malls, their Mountain Dew and Pop-Tarts.
I know. I ran into some of the guys earlier today, and some guys, they had Winston.
They were Winston. I didn't know where you're going with that. Yeah. There may be, just like there's disagreement about Frosted versus plain Pop-Tarts. It could be Winston's versus Pall Malls. All right.
Throw over the middle will pick up 6 yards for Matthew Jr., and that'll most likely be the last play of the quarter.
Conversation about smoking should in no way be construed as an endorsement of such a habit, either one way or the other. A fact being.
24-0 the score. The Aztecs in firm control. The home fans haven't had a lot to cheer about.
Aztecs also enjoying the book it designation from the Rick meter. Let's see who owns the fourth quarter. If the Toros are going to own the fourth quarter, they've got to score at least 24 points here. Get themselves back to even.
They're going to run to 0, and he gets stopped for a short loss by Atera to set up a 3rd and 4 to begin proceedings.
I'm going to go with the I. Nope.
That was single back.
Single back.
And Patterson to throw. He goes. First down is made. Acker. And let's go back to Cameron Ryan for a game break. Cam, what do you got for us?
You're never going to believe this, Colin. And this drive only took 2 plays. Carl Bruschi for 70 yards out. 7 drives, 7 touchdowns. Oklahoma City leads 28-21 in the second. Back to you.
Oh my goodness.
That's already one for the record books. I would guess. Who knows if you even keep track of such things? But that's fabulous.
They had a crazy shootout with.
But 7 drives, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Oklahoma City's experienced those kind of things before. They had a game with Bossier City that was just absolutely nuts. As this throw is incomplete, but we're going to get our first case of yellow fever. It's defensive pass interference as the receiver was tackled well before the ball arrived. Gerard Brody, the guilty party.
Yellow Jack contracts the yellow fever.
Clock stopped at 9:04, and that moves the ball all the way down past midfield just before the 40-yard line.
All right. Toros, sensing there might be something afoot here, come to the line with some anticipation. A single back again, Colin.
They're going to throw again. Down the middle, catch made into double coverage is McGee. He hauled it in that time, no problem.
Pocket held and was able to locate a good receiver in the open field, Colin.
Oh, he got whacked as soon as he got the ball in his hand.
He paid the price. No good deed goes unpunished, right?
Indeed.
Get yourself open. Yeah, I'm going to hit you. Oh, look at him. Aztecs love to crowd the line. Look at this.
Look at all those DBs, and now those backers are showing blitz. Now,
I'm telling you, you ought to be able to attack this on both sides.
There
they go.
Over the middle, but it was dropping in the zone, and Max Jackson says no can do.
You know, and that's the play. You got to just put a little air under it and let them run. They're already behind the defense. An opportunity lost right there. Let's see if they can rig up something. Again, playing fairly tight to the line.
Here's the throw. Patterson underneath, and it's incomplete. Closest man to the ball, I think, was Brody. And just like that, it's third and 10 with 8:23 left. And Grant Hardaway, he came in and he says, hold, as he looks at the scoreboard. One team is 24 and the other has 0. And, well, we know this game was due for some strangeness in the beginning because the opening kickoff was returned for a touchdown.
Right. Odd from the get-go as he's hit as he throws.
Patterson got lit up like a Christmas tree as the throw died in the middle, and it's 4th and 10, and they're gonna go for another field goal attempt. So Phil Peaches missed one earlier. This one is from about 40 yards of the left half.
That's right. Let's see. She got to make this one. Let's go. High snap.
Oh, and it's drifted to the right side.
It's through.
It's good, though.
She's not missing to the left. That's for dang sure.
Blackwater missed to the left.
Oh, man. Did she draw it back in? It looked like it started off. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's exciting.
Sophia's like, fine, I'll do it myself. And the score is now 24-3. The return up the middle of the field. Bartley, oh, he almost broke out the other side again. No, that's Jared Dumas. They felt better of it to kick to Bartley.
Right.
But that time, Dumas almost broke it open.
Choose, pick your poison, right? Same
nice
thing, almost.
Spin, broken tackle, and he had to bowl over one more person, or otherwise.
Same basic structure, Colin, is that opening kick for return, straight up the field, and then knifing to the left at about a 45-degree angle, got him through that protection, and he tried that as well, and they only had the same result.
3 catches for 68 yards and a 35-yard touchdown. The throw down the middle. Noe Terrazas catches it at the 50. And it gets proceedings going for the Toros. The Aztecs. And you look at the Toro fans, they're discouraged. They know that their football team has been thoroughly handled by the visitors south of the border.
They've had trouble breaking through. They have only their second field goal attempt. They convert on it. But they've not had much scoring opportunities. They've generated some turnovers and other things. The defense has been, serviceable. The offense just hasn't helped them out by both possessing the ball more and by scoring.
They'll run up the middle as the clock is now under 8 minutes to go.
Let's see if the Toros can generate a return over here. Oh, it's not lost.
Yes, I agree. All is not lost. Morrison grinds and add to set up a 3rd and 5. The SFL convention is headed back west, this time to Denver, Colorado. July 31st through August 2nd. We already oversold our rooms and what is shaping up to be the largest SFL convention ever. Reserve your room now at SFL.net and don't miss the SFL event of the year. And event of the year is right. Never been to Colorado, have I? Personally, as that throw is incomplete. Ron Haynes was the closest man to the ball.
Wow. That was close.
That was close. I've been to Colorado. Look, I know you've had
I've been there
pleasure of
plenty of times, yeah.
going there. Yale and Aspen or whatever.
Yes.
Other places there.
A Basin, Denver.
And the punt will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. With 6:34 left, Aztecs down 24-3. They got a field goal on their last drive. Want to thank Ron Haynes and Justin Reside, our statisticians. They always give those guys a shout. All the stats people across the league, they do great work. Making us sound smarter than we actually are.
Yeah, exactly. Colin, you do a wonderful job of staying on the top of the stat sheet and keeping all the viewers updated on the latest as doing the in-game call.
It's Bacon now up to 43 yards and 12 targets. Along a 15-0 gets the carry here, and he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Skylar Kingsley brought him down rather easily. And they'll set up a 3rd and 6.
So odd to see these talented RBs for the Toros just not really able to get much going here.
And Patterson down the middle. It's caught, but it's a fumble, and the Aztecs foul the ball. Oh no!
A catch and a fumble, really. It looked instantaneous. Let's get another shot at it here.
The receptor was Henry McGee, and he gets blasted by Jeffrey Dykes, who forced the ball, and Fowler fell on it. And the Toros, of course, are challenging.
It's close. It's close. I mean, he was shuffling his feet, but was it a football move? Did he secure the ball? I'm not sure.
And crowd gets to react as we get another look under the hood by the umpire number 11 here.
Another look at it. So catch. It's a bad angle. You can't really see what's happening with the ball, which I think will be the key on this.
They say the play stands is called, so the Toros will lose a timeout.
And the possession. Yikes.
It's a double whammy.
You'd think they'd get a little home cooking here at Fort Worth, Colin. They do not. And the Toros have another possession.
Indeed.
On the plus side of the field.
No,
by
a
yard. I'm sorry, the Aztecs. I said Toros. Yeah, talk about it good. On the plus side of the field for the Aztecs.
And the run up the middle. It's stuffed for no gain. Brent Hardaway saying he made a football move. I think once you saw it in the slow motion, I think, yes, it could have been considered a football move. But it looked like a...
They have better angles maybe than we did. It was hard to tell from what we were seeing. But we're going with it. And here come your Mexico City Aztecs.
That's the first lost fumble of the year for McGee. Who's had a good game, 83 yards on 5 receptions. Forcing now up to 40 yards and 50. Oh, it's thrown down the middle, 3rd and 7. No good. As Sharps was the man who knocked it away, the other strong safety. He's got 2 pass deflections to go along with 7 tackles, and buck stop for 451.
Well, that fumble won't cost him much except field position and some time off the clock. No points.
Barrett Jr. punting again, and this ball will land in the end zone. And Toros will start on their own 20-yard line. Look at the upcoming opponents for both of these teams. The road for the Toros, well, it doesn't necessarily get any easier. They have Arizona at home next week. Then they travel to undefeated Birmingham to kick off the March portion of their schedule before a double bye week in 8 and 9 as the throw is complete down the middle and to Matthew Jr. and here comes the hurry up from the Toro. Quick drop from Patterson. Down the middle, it's intercepted. No. Fowler, he picked it up, but it was fumbled, and the Toros get it back. and
a new set of downs on the change of possession.
Oh boy, I didn't see who made the hit. It might have been Hacker. I'm not sure, but again, they'll take over on the 36, and just when you think it couldn't get any more wacky, it somehow manages to get wacky. Here's Patterson to throw. Down the middle, incomplete. Looking for McGee. It'll be second down. This will be a crazy game to try and figure out what the highlights are going to be, because there's just been so many weird little bounces.
I know.
Bounces of the ball. And
it might be that opening play. I don't know.
Short drop. Throws complete to St. Green over the midfield stripe. And again, they press go on the gas pedal. There we go.
They do.
And the throw down the middle. It was almost caught by St. Green on the ricochet, but Fowler was right there to make sure nobody caught it.
The ricochet. Wow. How many of those little sort of ping pong, pinball game style passes have we had in this one? Usually you get a few, but a little muddy tonight, Colin.
Yeah. Reminds me of being back at pinball. As the throw is complete for the first down.
An institution in Ann Arbor and East Lansing, Michigan.
Clock under 4 minutes to go. Patterson, there we go. Somehow fits it in between 2 people, and the catch is made by Acker out of the bunch.
They are definitely hurrying up here.
And that was a crunching tackle made by Terra, and he's feeling his own stare. Meanwhile, for the Aztecs, they're going to stay in the States a little bit longer, Rick. They are traveling to Chicago to take on the currently 0-3 Warriors before they have back-to-back buys in 7 and 8 before playing Houston on week 9.
Who does, Chicago 21st. Or the Aztecs?
The Aztecs.
All right. So they got 2 weeks off?
Yeah.
All I need is a couple days off. So
throw down the middle is deflected away by Fowler, who almost had his 3rd interception.
Oh my gosh.
Folks wanting to know who activated the secret code for the slippery ball.
Right.
It's really been like that. As Patterson to the end zone.
Almost.
And
the seems to have had an application of lard or something.
Smithers Witherson, the 4th.
It
hit him in the head. He tried to go for the ball, but it still hit him in the head and ultimately fell incomplete.
That's using your noggin. That's using
they're going to go for it on 4th down. Field goal doesn't really do you any good.
Doesn't do you nothing. Might as well.
Just past the 20 to run play action. And Patterson to the end zone, and he shot it too long. He shot it too long for Acker, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, Mr. Stickham just wasn't physically able to get a hand on
Patterson
that rocket.
Rocketed the ball past everybody, including Jeffrey Daggs and Max Jackson.
It was such a hot shot. Not even the defenders had a chance to make a play on that one. Well, the ball goes over to the Aztecs, Colin, with just about 3.5 minutes to go. And here's some stats. I mean, yeah, still pretty even, but a lopsided score, especially considering this point in the game. 21 points, 3:34 to go.
And it's like down the middle, tipped in.
Oh my gosh. Just dating danger, both quarterbacks here lately.
Oh, interesting that Mike Daggs apparently left a note for us in the production truck. He says he's going to find him a magic lamp and ask Genie for the ability to progress secure ball for linebackers after Fowler's fumble.
Right.
Here's a little drawing of the Genie. Jared Dumas catches the swing pass out of backfield, sets up in 36.
The good news for that whole worry is LBs, picking up fumbles and needing to possess them don't happen that often, so might not be that big of a risk issue. But
he wants to cover every.
He does. He's a thorough man.
And his offense, they've been humming on all cylinders. But, they had a couple of incompletions to stop the clock, and even the tight end says, "This is like, what are we doing? We're up 24-3. Let me give them chances to get the ball." And Sight throws on the run, complete to DeRozes for the first down.
Yeah, out over midfield. Now's when you start just running the ball and seeing what happens. Although, like I said, I commented earlier, you got to keep doing what you know how to do, what you're good at, and if that's run pass mix, you have to, in some sense, continue with that.
And that catch puts Terrazas over 10,000 career receiving yards.
No way. For
his career. He's just accomplished a milestone that is very hard to reach in the SFL.
Indeed. Oh, a tight bunch, Colin. Tight line. Extra linemen.
Oh, they pitch it out to Jared Dumas. And it will reach exactly the 2-minute warning. As that'll be a 3-yard carry in the books. We're watching the SFL here on the Virtual Football Network.
Well, the run aficionados for the Aztecs get their wish.
Probably going to get a couple more cracks at running the ball.
They might.
As you see Dumas back there. They give up the middle.
Nice.
And they get Terrazas, I think, a carry, and he gets the first down.
Right. Somehow he's taking a handoff and running through the line. Everything tonight, Colin. Not the first time he lined up in the backfield. And go with the power eye with a single wideout.
To the top of the screen here, they motion across.
Oh, nobody's over there.
Look at the corner.
Big cushion, yeah.
And they're going to throw again to Hayes.
Oh!
It's intercepted and returned up the field. It's out of Bleach, and he steps out of bounds at the Aztec 32.
Why did you step out of bounds? There were more yards available, in my opinion. But big play for the Toros.
That's a 42-yard return. That pass was intended for Ron Haynes, so they went for the kill shot, and it ended up rolling the snake eyes.
I think he thought Ron Haynes was going to square in right there. But Haynes was busy running down the sideline, not on the same page, maybe, QB and receiver. Like I said, I diagnosed that pre-snap that man in motion was going to have some room to roam.
So the man in motion. And that reminds me of a song. Roll if you want to. Roll around the road.
Yeah, there we go.
Right back
My
over
gosh.
Patterson. Oh my goodness.
Returning the favor.
And this time it's Miranda Dumas.
Oh my, nice pick for Miranda.
And her
Just standing right in the throwing lane.
Had the touchdown reception. Now she has the interception. It's been a productive day for the
emerging family that is that couple.
Terrazas lined up at fullback again. Jared Dumas at tailback. And they pitch it up to Jared. And easy. Hard.
Second time out, charge by the Toros. Taken by the Toros.
257 passing yards, but just so many turnovers. 6 total turnovers, including a fumble by Henry McGee. And Sipe throws complete for the first down to Jason Bartley. And
the Toro fans are in their seats.
They are disgusted.
Despondent. Yeah, it's the Aztecs have not let the Toros really off the mat. They've allowed 2 field goal attempts. The Toros converted on 2. Other than that, they've stymied the drives.
Yeah.
Converted on 1, yes. They've stymied all their drives, either forcing punts or turnovers.
And we get victory formation as the final timeout was used. That's Dakota West, the backup quarterback. She's now in to take these final few snaps.
Take care of the administrative paperwork, as it were, on a 24-3 victory for the Aztecs. And remember way back earlier in the broadcast when it was 10-0, Rick Mueller was worried that the game-winning score had already happened in the first 5 or 6 seconds of the game. That's the case. That opening kick touchdown return was the game winner for the Toros. I mean the Aztecs, sorry.
And that's the end of the ball game. Coaches shake hands at midfield. It's 24-3. The Aztecs assert their dominance as they continue to chase both Birmingham and Houston at the top of the division.
Here's a look at the stats, and they're fairly comparable, Colin. Fairly comparable. Like I said, the Aztec defense is the difference. Is they didn't really allow, obviously they kept them out of the end zone and didn't really allow many drives to even get close into field goal range. Fairly impressive game for the Aztecs on the defensive side of the ball. For the Toros, they got to figure out some things on offense.
Oh yeah, their offense seemingly, after putting up 41 a week ago at Lexington, they had put up no fewer than 23 points prior to today's game. They up 3 points. And special shout out to our reside and Ron Haynes. Cameron Irvine, executive producer extraordinaire as always. Jordan Sipe is the man I want to highlight as my personal pick for play of the game. Despite completing under 50% of his passes, 276 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Colin Northrup, Rick Northrup, bid you adieu from the stockyards. The Mexico City Aztecs beat the Fort Worth Toros 24-3.
Good night.